Welcome back. The hashtag celebrity leaked photos is everywhere today. Early Saturday, big names like Rihanna, Jennifer Lawrence, also Kim Kardashian is on that list, discovered their private personal photos were hacked. Reddit and 4chan immediately pulled the pictures down, but once they were posted, you guessed it, it was too late. We're going to read a couple tweets here. One of them says, what many of you are thinking, why take naked photos of yourself? And 2, why keep them? And 3, why sync them with the cloud? Hashtag asking for trouble. So why does this keep happening? Apple says it's not us and that there has not been a breach of security on their end. However, Apple believes that hackers used a very targeted attack on usernames, passwords, and security questions, a practice that has become all too common on the internet. Experts say celebrities and public figures may be easier to hack because the information often used for security questions is readily available. For example, a mother's maiden name, maybe a pet's name, the street you grew up on. The Legal Dream Team is back to talk about this. Joey Jackson and Eric Guster. Also, Philip Holloway is here. So we're getting some interesting tweets on this. I want to know how much trouble. First of all, I haven't caught the guys for this, Joey. How much trouble are they really in? And I do feel for the celebrities. Some of them may care, some of them may not care.
Right.
But how much trouble are these guys in?
Big trouble. Look, it's a violation of security, and we're seeing this more and more, Susan. Are we not? Not only as it relates to leaked photos, but we're seeing breaches at, major financial institutions and places that we go shop. And it's one of the issues. It's about, technology. It's very powerful. It could be used for evil, but there needs to be a sense of security. And as a result of that, like with any breaking and entering into something, in this case it's a social media perspective, the people who do it need to be held accountable and need to be brought to justice.
We were talking about this, Philip, and you said, look, if you're a celebrity, you really can't put yourself out there like that. But we've gotten several tweets that say, why shame the women for doing this? This is their personal private information, or so they thought.
Absolutely. It's shameful to publish this kind of thing, even if it's a celebrity or not. Joey hit all the legal points. Let's talk about the practicality of this just a minute. If you put this stuff out there on the internet, you're inviting trouble. I mean, it's there forever. People know that people hack the cloud. People know that they hack the internet.
I think they now know. I don't think it was out there before. Eric, do you think that? What's your take on this?
Right. I don't think that people thought about the potential liability or potential possibility of someone hacking their cloud, because what happens with your iPhone or your Apple Cloud, if you save it on your iPhone, it is saved in another place. And people think that is secure. So they don't think that they will be hacked and this information will get out. They didn't put it on a website. They didn't put it on the internet. They saved it in their private storage capacity in Apple, so they thought it was safe, which is a reasonable thought.
Philip, do they have a next step here, the celebrities, or just don't do it again?
First, that's right. Don't do it again. That's the very first thing. When you're in a hole, stop digging. I think that the states and perhaps even the federal government, there needs to be some uniformity in the statutory laws that govern online privacy. Okay. We discussed this at the break. There's not a lot of uniformity from one state to the next that covers these things, and sometimes they may not have any remedy at all.
Because there's laws, Joey, to protect people who aren't famous. Let's say you're going out with someone, you break up, they post the pictures you sent them. They could be in serious trouble.
Oh, absolutely. And we're seeing more and more. We're seeing an expansion of that because of this very thing. And as technology continues to be used in menacing and demeaning ways, I think we're going to see more laws, and to Philip's point, more uniformity throughout the states with regard to how those laws are used and enforced.
All right, Nicole brings up another point here about also how many male celebrities, no photos of naked men. Eric, why do you think we didn't see those? Only 10 seconds.
I don't know, and I don't want to see any. But I don't know why we haven't seen them, but
All right,
guys are very...
Sorry for putting you on the spot, Eric. I kid.